ghost hunter. And guess what? I'm hiring. I'm looking for armed, passionate, and most importantly, brave individuals to hunt ghosts. If you believe in ghosts, which you should, please, come meet me in the old New Vegas Strip ruins.
So you're probably wondering, what is this mod? This is a horror quest mod that takes you to a casino, a haunted one, just outside of Vegas, and you'll be dealing with ghosties and ghoulies. All you need to do is speak to this dude here after receiving the radio transmission.
Oh, thank God someone came. Hello there. I assume you heard the broadcast about the ghost hunting opportunity? Well, you came to the right place. You, are here to help, right? Fantastic. I really needed your help, so I'm very glad you came. Oh, and as an extra signing bonus, here's a custom ghost hunting jacket, just for you. I guess before we get into it, do you have any questions? We live in a world with giant radioactive scorpions and nigh immortal mutated humans of 2 different varieties. And ghosts are too much to believe? Yes, ghosts are real. There's been plenty proof of them, both documented and anecdotal. We are standing in a section of the Las Vegas Strip that most people forgot exists. There were more than just 4 casinos, you know. The place we're investigating is right across the street, Galley's Hotel and Casino. Big place, lots of history. I'll tell you all about it later. Alright, well, to start off, I may or may not have lied a bit in the broadcast. This isn't just a job as a ghost hunter. You see, I have a partner, my friend Shane. We've investigated tons of places, and that casino across the street was next on our list. Shane went in, and I stayed out here to monitor the equipment. Same thing we usually do. But something went wrong this time. I haven't heard from him in a while, and I'm worried that he's hurt. That's why I need your help. You will still be investigating, though. You'll have the jacket, the camera, the whole deal. A real ghost hunter. I'm glad to hear that. Here's all the equipment you'll need, including the walkie-talkie and the camera.
So these names, Shane and Ryan, sound very familiar. I wonder why. So this mod does actually take inspiration from Ghost Files, which is a YouTube channel if you remember BuzzFeed Unsolved. It's Ryan and Shane Madej, and yeah, it's pretty much inspiration from that. So we're going to go into the hotel and we're going to see what it's all about.
Hey, what the hell just happened in there? Are you alright? The whole casino's power just shut off, and it looks like some security gate closed the front door. What happened? Damn! Well, you can't get out the way you came. The door's blocked. You'll have to turn the power back on. It's probably in the basement. See if you can find an entrance to a service route. There's probably one in the restaurant kitchen, so try heading there. And, watch your step. It's probably very dark in there. Good luck, and be careful.
All the lights have turned off, and this is where the actual quest starts to play. And all you need to do is go down into the basement and turn all the lights back on so we can continue this quest. It's very atmospheric, and you'll start noticing some signs of ghosts and paranormal activity. The atmosphere in this mod is top notch. I do like the little audio cues you can hear in the background and objects flying across the room to keep you nice and scared throughout this mod. So ghosts will run rampant through the hotel, and you will start to notice it even more and more throughout the mod, and it will start to increase further you get into the mod. And it is pretty terrifying, I've got to say. It's very well done. So Ryan will actually give you a camera that you need to take pictures of any ghost or ghoulies throughout the mod, so make sure you do take the camera out and take enough pictures so you can get the nice juicy reward.
I think I'm signal. Radio's coming. You're on your own for a bit.
You should be here.
So you will actually start to hear mysterious voices, and it's actually quite terrifying. And I've got to say, it does actually make you jump out your seat. You will also come across many enemy types that are mainly just rats, so make sure you've got a decent weapon just to take these little rats down. It's nothing too crazy, but most of this mod, you aren't really fighting many enemies, you kind of just run away like a classic survival horror game, like you've seen in those old horror games you used to play back in the day. So some of the ghosts will actually actively stalk you, so you need to make sure you take some pictures of these so you can get the reward. We're going to go down into the basement and turn the power back on. So the ambient noises are pretty terrifying as well, so when you're actually discovering the underground sections, it is actually quite terrifying, and there is little knocks and bangs and little noises to keep you scared.
Really? Shane mentioned something similar when he first went in. That can't be a coincidence. Well, regardless, priority is getting to Shane. You'll need a keycard to use the hotel elevator. Some pre-war security measure. Well, Shane said he found one in the lounge, but he was only able to find one. There might be more in the VIP section. Unfortunately, the door's locked according to Shane. You might be able to find a back entrance through the service route, though.
So he tells us we need to go to the service route, so we're going to go that way, take down a few rats, and continue on this quest to try and find Shane. And yeah, so far this quest is actually pretty well done, and like I said, it's very atmospheric and pretty scary at the same time. It's nothing too crazy at the moment, but it's pretty well done. Into this room, and there's actually quite a nice little cutscene that they've made just to terrify the player that much more. I do really like the use of the little in-game cutscenes that they've done when you go to certain locations in the hotel, and they're very well done, and they do actually make you somewhat terrified. So now we're into one of the lobby areas, and you can see there's a lot of ghosts here, so make sure you want to pull the camera out and take a picture of a bunch of these ghosts so you can get your nice little bonus right at the end of the quest that you can acquire. So obviously once we've done this, we want to set up this terminal as well and put the projector on and then pick up the key card, and we'll see what this mod has in store for us after that. So this is where the main villain of the story comes into play. You just want to try and evade this guy. He's fully on fire and he will take a lot of damage off the player. I think you actually do take smoke inhalation when you're actually in this room, so you want to escape quickly as possible. And I've got to say, this villain is very well done, and he will stalk you around this room, so you just want to be as quick as possible, get the key and escape.
Hey, you're back! What the hell happened in there? Activity just spiked massively. What? Chased? That's not right. Unless we're dealing with the... Oh, shit. You need a... You got the key card, right? Please tell me you got the key card. Yeah, and hurry. If the ghost is this aggressive towards you, Shane must be in danger. You need to find him fast.
And I've got to say, the voice acting in this mod is exceptional. It's very well done, and it fits very well into the game. It's absolutely amazing quality. On top of the voice acting, I've got to say, the atmosphere is so very well done, just like I said previously, and it keeps you on your feet because it is actually quite terrifying, and some of the sounds you hear throughout the hotel are actually pretty scary, so make sure you got your headphones turned up to 100% and your volume, so you can hear all the little noise and bangs, so it can scare the absolute shite out of you. This elevator is now plummeting to the floor after this ghost man has crashed it, and now we need to try and escape without hurting ourselves anymore. I do like the use of the little mini in-game cutscenes like we've just seen there in the elevator, and it does that quite a lot through this mod. It is like a little mini DLC, and you will see a lot more ghosts in this mod when you're going into different areas of the hotel. They will scare the absolute living shite out of you. You'll come across a bunch of dead raiders that are strewn across the hotel as well, like this guy here who sadly passed away. I think it's due to the ghost. And when you go into different rooms as well, you can see it's like the 1950s vibe, and then as soon as you enter, it goes back to the normal reality. The use of lighting in this mod is so well done. You get a lot of flickering lighting down dark hallways that will slightly illuminate them, and then they will go quite dark again. With the ambient noises on top of that, it will make you shit your pants. You'll actually find out why there is raider corpses strewn across this hotel.
Are you a new guest? Yes, you must be. Otherwise, how would you be here? Do you have a room yet? That's not right. Why else would you be here? This must be your key then. I'm not sure which room it goes to, but I'm sure you'll be able to find it. I hope you enjoy your stay. I'm going to work.
So when you get to the upper levels of the casino, you'll be plunged into the past, and this is a very great way of showing the actual lore to this building and what happened to the previous people. It's a very unique way of showing the lore to this place instead of just using terminal entries or notes, and in a way you can actually live in the previous tenants' shoes and see what exactly happened to them. I really do like this, and it kind of reminds me of Resident Evil 3 Remake when you're playing as Jill and you're trying to escape the apartment block. And yeah, it's very well done. I do like the actual use of slow motion, and it kind of immerses you into it, and then you are actually plunged back into the normal reality, and you're kind of wondering what the fuck just happened there. So far this mod is very exciting. I want to see what happens next. So the fireman is back and he's causing chaos, and you will die quite a lot here. So you want to make sure you're as quick as possible. Even trying to fight this guy does nothing because he'll absolutely smash you up. As soon as he touches you, you're pretty much dead. So you can either go left or right. I went this way trying to evade his fire attacks. So this scene right here is quite intense, and it keeps your adrenaline pumping through your body. And this nice little ghost here opens the elevator for you just so you can escape the fireman. So this is the most intense I've actually felt when playing Fallout New Vegas. And then in the base game, you do never feel like this, and it keeps you on your toes. Now we're at one of the top levels of the casino, and we've found this corpse here. I wonder who this guy is and what his story is. Let's go and investigate.
If you're listening to this, then either you are Ryan, or you're someone Ryan sent in to find me. Either way, you need to listen. No use beating around the bush, I suppose. By the time you get this, I'll be dead. Bastard got me good. Didn't die to a possessed maniac with a gun. Doesn't count. Whoever gets this, you need to kill the guy in the penthouse. I locked the door, so he should be stuck in there. For now.
So you actually find out that is the man you're looking for, Shane, and he's dead and he's been killed by the fire dude. So then you are plunged back into the past again, and you will meet this guy face to face.
You have made it too far. Those pitiful spirits have aided you, haven't they? I must admit, you would have made a much finer vessel than the idiot. With you, I could have escaped this damned place by now. I simply wanted to meet you, face to face, before you die. Perhaps you'll inhabit this place like I have, in which case, I will have such sights to show you. Your eternity will be spent in torment, with all the souls I have within my grasp. For now, it's time for you to face my vessel. Come. Now, vessel, prove your worth. Kill.
So he sends his vessel out to kill you, and this area actually reminds me of Nazi Zombie Army. I really did enjoy that little boss battle, and I've got to say the actual design of the rooms are so well done, and it's like that throughout the casino. Most of the areas are very well designed, and it just all fits quite well in together.
Thank you.
So my impressions on this mod is the voice acting is top notch, it's absolutely superb, and I've got to say it sounds like the actual voice acting you hear in the base game. The actual quest itself is about half an hour long, which isn't too bad. It would probably take you a lot longer if you were to search every container in every single room. The atmosphere is absolutely top notch, and the villain himself, Seagull, is very well done. I do quite enjoy the boss battle at the end, and I do like the use of the little cutscenes, the ghosts wandering around the halls, that will scare you quite a lot. And then the actual use of the camera that you can take pictures of ghosts to net yourself a nice little bonus at the end of the mod. This is a nice little horror mod that is perfect if you are playing during Halloween, or if you just want a nice little horror mod to add to your Fallout New Vegas collection of mods. That does fit quite well into the base game. I didn't encounter any game breaking bugs or anything like that. It's very well polished. I mean, it did come out a few years ago, so it's probably been updated a bunch. A very awesome mod that you definitely need to check out, especially for the Halloween season.